AQ's Blog and Grill.
Let's go back to the evangelism part, and you've described it. Well, first of all, do you know who invented the term? Was it you?
Evangelism?
Yeah.
Arguably Jesus.
Yes.
So, it comes from the Greek word of bringing the good news. And with Macintosh, I brought the good news of a computer. And with Canva, I'm bringing the good news of a design tool.
Okay, cool. Now, there's been some discussion online about Canva and, democratizing design, but it's not, it doesn't necessarily make you a graphic designer.
Oh, no. Neither does Word make you an author, or back then, does PageMaker make you a printer? Google doesn't make you a genius, Right. I mean, these are tools in the hands of the right people. Yes, they could do a lot.
Yep.
Our thing is that we would like it so that more people can try design.
Right.
So rather than having to buy a $1,000 application or rent this application and to go through this, very steep and difficult learning curve, but it doesn't replace design expertise or taste. Some of these high-end tools, you would use them to create, for example, a logo. You wouldn't create a logo in Canva.
Okay.
But once you have the logo, you would deploy it using Canva.
Okay.
So there's a difference between creation and deployment, and Canva is extremely good at deployment. So we don't think we replace those tools, but if you had to whip up a quick graphic to go with a blog post or with a direct email, something like that, do you need that $1,000 tool? Do you need to spend an hour futzing with it? I don't think so. I mean, you can create a very good graphic in under 5 minutes with Canva. No question about it.
Excellent. I have signed up, and I'm going to try it this week, so I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay.
Now, who started Canva? What was the deal there?
Canva was started by two people in Australia. They were students, and then they were instructors at this University of Western Australia. And Melanie Perkins, in particular, was teaching people how to use high-end tools, and notice how difficult it was for them to grasp and use these tools. So the first business they started was a business where they enabled people to print yearbooks. And then they noticed that what they did with that technology was applicable to more than just yearbook design, to design in general.
Right.
So that was the genesis of Canva.
Excellent.
And today we have, like 350 or 60,000 registered users. They're creating about 15 or 20,000 designs per day.
Excellent.
More than 1 million designs since August. So it really has captured people's imagination.
Yeah. There was an unmet need, and boom.
Yes.
Yeah, which is all entrepreneurship's about, right?
That's
and
I mean, if you look at some of the great tech companies, they democratize stuff, right? There was great interest for personal computers.
Right.
Everybody didn't want to drive back to the office and use a mainframe or a mini, and there was a great interest for eBay. Back then, some people probably would have said, well, the fact that you can open a store doesn't mean you can make good stuff and sell good stuff.
Right.
On the other hand, the fact that you can open a store doesn't mean you're making good stuff and selling good stuff either.
Right.
So I think when the playing field is more even and the barriers to entry are lower, let's all just have at it, and may the people with the greatest merit survive.
Well, there you go.
That's a democracy.
AQ's Blog and Grill.